Here we have what's known as a Dropsonde. This gets deployed from NOAA's P3 and jet aircraft. And once it gets deployed, you have this parachute which slows it down and stabilizes it. The Dropsonde measures pressure, temperature, winds, and humidity as it falls to the surface. This is the same exact thing, but just smaller. We can take more of them with us, so it's just easier to use. Now what I'm going to show you here is the next generation of Dropsonde, if you will. This is built by a different company called Skyfora, and it's known as the StreamSonde. This is about 10 ounces or so, actually between 8 and 9 ounces, and this is a ½ ounce. So it is much lighter, and anyone who's seen the movie Twister might remember that these they deployed things in a tornado environment. We're in a hurricane, but very similar, where it would stay up and not fall down very quickly. The advantage of that is we get more data. So if something stays up twice as long, we get twice as much data. This also, when it lands into the, in our case, ocean, when we're looking at hurricanes, will also give us sea surface temperature, which is not a parameter that we can get from the traditional Dropsondes. Another advantage or difference between these two platforms, the most we can launch at any one time is 8 of these in a row. We occasionally do that. Usually we drop 1 or 2, but we can do 8. This, however, allows us to deploy up to 50 at once within a couple of minutes. So that is a big advantage. And the final difference between the platforms is in high winds, when this is coming down, you will not get a vertical profile. It will come down sort of slantwise because the winds push it. The same thing is not the case for this when we add weight to it. So we can modify this. It's very light and it stays up, but we can have a version that we add a considerable amount of weight and it drops straight down. That is called a profile, a vertical profile that meteorologists and scientists really want to have on occasion. And we really can't get that with the existing technology in high winds with the current state of the GPS Dropsonde. So there are multiple things that we can test with this new technology. And right now it's in research mode, but we eventually, like everything we test, we hope to get it to an operational capacity within the next couple of years.